No one holds command over me. No man, no prince, no god. What is a claim of age for ones who are immortal? What is a claim of power for those who deny death? Go ahead and call your damnable hunt, and we shall see who I drag screaming to hell with me.
For over 20 years, I've been enthralled with the lore of vampires. Eternal life, often eternal youth, alongside inhuman power is alluring for most of us, I would think. Being a lifelong gamer as well, it was only natural that I found myself playing V Rising a few days after release. And enthralled as I was, I found myself consuming content on YouTube and Twitch, which led me to two content creators, Damone Kim and Strange Religion. They're both worth checking out, so head over to their channels if you haven't. But Strange in particular got my interest with the Cash Cup tournament. Now, I'm not very good at the game, but I wanted to participate anyway. So I had joined the Eclipse Discord, found a partner, and I was off to the races. And while I was excited for the concept of competitive combat in the vampiric arena, I knew I wouldn't win, and that was fine. That wasn't really what I was after. I just wanted to be in the eye of the maelstrom, perhaps determining which way a fight went. If not for my own victory, at least for someone else's defeat. And in some small way, I'd have an effect on the outcome of the tourney as a whole. Great. Did I get that experience? Well, having participated, I can say that I did have fun, but there were some definite problems. If you watched the opening 3 hours, you might have seen some of those. If you're in the Discord, you might have heard some of them. I myself spent a lot of time thinking about what those issues were, how do I articulate this feedback, and how do I get it to the admins, because when I like something, I want to see it grow and flourish. And I saw all these others that seemed to feel somewhat the same way, if maybe not in how things should be fixed, at least in what was broken, and they offered their feedback as well. But I think that many of us felt like it wasn't being very well received. And on top of that, there really wasn't a lot of content coming out of this tournament. You know, there was very, very little action on the screen, so to speak. Not a lot to feast your eyes on. And besides that, the server died real quick. There was only one day where really you had anything exciting happen, and after that it's just been sparse, let's say. So with that, I decided to create my own tournament server, but with more coverage and some blackjack and hookers. And with that, I'd like to announce Vampire Redemption, a series of tournaments built to help encourage more even play, more fights, and less crushing defeats. The hope is that we will create an environment that is both fun to participate in as well as watch. Community feedback will always be seriously considered, and what works will be kept and what doesn't will be swept away. If the settings mentioned earlier are of interest to you, and they'll also be listed below, I encourage you to join the server as well as the Discord, and help us figure out what works and what doesn't for this environment. But until then, remember, there are no such things as vampires.